Hello and welcome to day 143 of 365 days of Facebook Live. My name is Jessica Lozano and I'm a women's relationship and feminine embodiment mentor, and I'm a little tired today. I got my period yesterday and today I've been all day creating the teaching transmission outlines that I was supposed to do yesterday, but my moon cycle was just so heavy, which is why I switched over to tomorrow for the start date. And I'm really happy that I did, because I'm now fully ready to give the full transmission to the women inside of the Masterclass tomorrow. And this was a very important part of me to do, to be really honest with my relationship with my body and how I want to run my business. And this is so important for us women, because when we are in relationship, we can dismiss our own needs. We can dismiss what feels really good for us, because the feminine is so different than the masculine, and how the world is operating in is more masculine driven, which is not bad, but it's bad when there isn't room for how the feminine operates. It can create a lot of distortion about the feminine, and it can create a negative relationship to us and our bodies and how we operate, which is the feminine is disruptive, right? The moon came in and she was just like, here I am. And it was like, whoa, like it was hard to function. And if I were to push through that, I would have been over functioning and extracting from me. And I didn't want to embody that, nor did I want to teach that, especially in a masterclass called Finding the One, where it's about living your truth. So I am a little tired today, and I just wanted to give you a little mini, not sure what the word is, but this little mini power speech or revelation or light bulb moment for you. And this is especially true for you if you're dating and you're finding yourself in a place of maybe feeling frustrated because the one hasn't come your way, or maybe you're feeling a lot of shame or guilt around the men that you have dated in the past. Because of maybe you weren't true to yourself, or you allowed certain behaviors to happen, and therefore you are really being very mean to yourself about it. And that is that all men are initiation portals to your truth, to your greatest expansion. And this is still true even when you are in sacred union with the one. This is still very true, because you are always going to access deeper levels of your truth in union. Always, especially because your relationship is meant to be at this upward spiral of love, right? So truth always has to be at the center of the table. Your wounds and your inner child wounds are always going to be exposed. It's different in sacred union, because you are in a place where it is a safe and radically honest container, where it's meant to be this evolution into more lightness, like to more depth of your descent as a woman, into more ascension of his man. But overall, the energy and the frequency of your relationship is lighter. So, but when you are still in the essence of preparation for union, when you come across men that you're dating, and when you come across men that are dating that are not the one, they are going to bring you closer to your truth and closer to God, meaning they're going to show you places in you where you need to embody more of your truth, or where there's some woundings that need to be tended to. That's all it is. Men that have been great pains in your life were also initiation portals in your life for you. These all men are here in service to you, whether they know it or not. Most likely they don't, but you know that. You know that each relationship that you've been on, each date that you go on that you accept or don't accept, or that you accept the next date or don't accept the next date, are very vital to your expansion and brings you closer to the one. Because they're each teaching you something. They're going to be mini, micro initiations or macro, huge initiations. The length of the relationship doesn't matter. I know women who have been in macro initiations with a man that they dated, they went on like 2 dates with because of the intensity of what was brought in those interactions with that person, right? So, the interaction doesn't matter. Neither is it about whether it's micro or macro. The initiation portal that you go on, it's always going to be important. This is all like they are the teachers of this mystery school of life when it comes to love. So when we can look at it like that, it brings a lightness to it. It'll bring a lightness to you so that you don't take every date so seriously and so heavy. We are meant to date with lightness. You're meant to date with lightness, right? When you come across the one, it should feel light, not heavy. When you are dating, allow it to feel light, not heavy. Allow it to be what you stand for versus what you are just entertaining to not feel lonely, right? Because that in itself is initiation portal for you. So I just wanted to share that with you. I'm going to be talking more about this inside of the masterclass, Finding the One. So highly recommend that you come in and join. It's going to be extremely activating. My intention for you is for you to really be in this place of like, I know who I am and I love all parts of me and I'm in full ownership of my path here when it comes to love and when it comes to men, and what I am separating from that was a part of me, but when it came to love and men, and I'm no longer going to identify with this part that's creating negative relationships with men, and this is what I desire. This is what I stand for, and I'm holding this line so powerfully, so faithfully, and so trusting in me. So if this sounds like it's for you, you can message me or comment. Actually, it's better if you message me, Finding the One, because it's easier for me to reply versus comment on the Facebook Live. And I will send you the link, or you can go ahead and scroll on my feed. You will find it in there for sure. Okay. All right. I'm going to go. I'm going to take a little rest, and I have one client for the evening, and I will see you tomorrow in the masterclass. And au revoir.